Hey everybody, Link Regulation Kevin here. I've made one change. Literally one change, right? I've noticed every single match I've lost is because I did not draw a starter. So the one change is I have now playing a third Rosie O'Donnell by taking out one jamming wave. That's it. That's literally the only change, right? Oh my gosh. Isn't that crazy? You play 3 Ray, 2 rows at the time, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 starter cards. 9 divided by 40. It's a little bit... you can estimate it's about, you know, a quarter, right? So 1/4 of our deck is literally starter cards, but it doesn't matter because we don't draw any of them. All right, anyways, on to some gameplay, huh? Hey YouTube, we're back. It's your boy Kevin. Anyways, we have more gameplay, of course, for this Link Regulation event. Let me know how it's going for you, huh? Because spoiler alert, it's going pretty bad for me. Well, for the most part. Anyways, we have double Ray. Remember, no Ray, no play. That's what I always say. 1 Dino Wrestler Pancreas, 1 Engag, 1 Widow Anchor. Okie dokie. We just let him go. No handies. So we're gonna... Oh, this pass turn. Well, the pass turn, that probably means it's Crusadia, right? And what can you do? What can you realistically do to J Maxi? Well, we best do cross out. So at least hopefully we can do some damage or something. Or maybe, it, you know, they brick. Who knows? But more than likely, it's probably Crusadia, which is annoying because it's basically like the Numerons of this event. I don't know. I don't think it's fun to play Crusadia or those kind of decks because I feel like you don't develop any skill in Yugioh, right? It's just do your combo. Either you have the out or kaiju them, do the same thing over and over. Like you don't develop like reading or not reading, but intuition, right? Or like learning to play around weird stuff, right? It's like very linear. You just do your combo and then hopefully you win or you lose from like turn 2 or I guess turn 3, right? So we're just gonna fast forward. Probably wondering, why did you do that, Kevin? Why did you do that? Because I thought to myself, well, the other play is that we go for afterburns. We could pop our own Kagari, right? And then summon Widow Anchor instead. You're probably wondering why, because remember, this one line right here cannot be attributed, so they can't kaiju you. And then maybe that can save you, who knows, right? But they easily could just end up in an Aeromax and we realistically have no auto it. So, you know, but then again, we have no idea what deck they're playing. The only assumption we have is that it's a good old Crusadia probably, because it's just pass turn, right? So standby pace, we chain that. These kaiju us anyway, so it doesn't matter. And they put in that column, so it's probably GG from here. Alright, well, let it play out. But remember, don't forget to like and sub consensually, of course. And if you want to support me and of course have some funny emotes and get early access to videos, it'll cost you $1 American, right? Which I guess is the price of a Suku Rare Ray. So gotta get that Ray Dojin commission, right? So I guess equal max me or whatever, and it's probably it, right? What can you do? Like, is this really, you know, learning how to play Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't know. That's just my opinion, right? Those kind of decks. On to the next one. Hey, we're back, YouTube. We are back with more Valor Maxi, Ghost Belly, Rosie O'Donnell, 1 Eagle Booster. So we're playing against Marincess, right? We got triple hand chest. Hopefully that's enough. Obviously that's a Valor point, right? We don't want them to search Field Spell. Field Spell makes everything unaffected. That's bad for us. We're gonna YOLO Desire, draw 2. They drew into dive, or maybe they had it the whole time. We Ghost Spell that. That's another point. Either this or Coral Anemone. They have extender though, so it doesn't matter. We chain Maxi, hopefully for the best. They have the Ash, rip. You know, people say ban Maxi, but for me, I never resolve Maxi anyways. Doesn't matter. That's fine. But you know me, watch my hot takes video, right? I love Maxi. It's so good. Because I don't combo off, so there's nothing I'm afraid of for Maxi. Anyways, hot takes aside, they're gonna go to Marble Rock. Marble Rock target Seahorse. Seahorse return to hand. Remember to have Springer, Jerry Springer in hand. They got starter, and they also got Marincess dive again, so double starter, 2 mystery cards. Little Reef, end phase, call it a day. Alright, here we go. Please no Maxi. They're gonna change that so they can draw into another hand trap, right? It's free, why not? Kinda like Life Twin, right? And also get attack, free. We go Rosie O'Donnell. Right, we go to Green Ray, do your thing. Now, well, it doesn't matter, but we get Veiled, right? However, we have Eagle Booster, which comes in clutch. Ooh, shiny. So what do you send, right? What do you send? What do you send? Remember, you could send Ray, and maybe they'll make us float, but we're technically at a disadvantaged position Because if they leave this on there, they're going to keep drawing more cards over and over and over. And also remember to have Extender and I guess a starter card in their hand anyway. So we need to get rid of that. But the question is, how do we get rid of it? Do we send it through... Do we send Engage or do we send Afterburners? Well, in my opinion, you should probably send Afterburners if this goes through, which it does. Right? We send Afterburners. Why? Because if we go into Red Ray, either they're going to have, let's say, another Veiler or like the, you know, Marincess trapped to negate all the effects anyways, and it doesn't matter, or whatever, right? So if something goes wrong, at least hopefully we can search Engage with Blue Ray at the end. Because remember, they have 2 cards we know of, still 2 mystery cards, if I remember correctly, right? So we go Red Ray, here we go. Red Ray attempt to add back, and it goes through, so that's great for us. Pop that, right? Opt that. We go into Blue Ray, and just set this and pray. I'm not a rapper. Let's attempt to search. So it looks like they don't have Ash. So 2 mystery cards, 2 starter cards. Just gonna fast forward a little bit. Then you go Marincess Dive. So I'm gonna target that, special summoner. Pop off, pop off, pop off. Marincess is like Agnister but with waifus, right? You're gonna kaiju us. I don't, again, you're playing against a striker player or something with a boss control deck, like just kaiju striker players, right? There's no reason to just hold on to it for some reason. I don't know why they did that. They could have easily got punished for, I don't know, something else. We didn't have 2 spells in grave anyways, but it doesn't matter, right? So we're going Coral Triangle. And then here's another pro tip: you're playing against striker, right? If you kaiju me or a striker player, don't get rid of it unless you know you can like go for Gam or something, right? Because if you don't get rid of it, that means my Engage is a dead card and my only outs is a Ray or like a multi-roll, right? Sure, it's free damage, but you're not gonna win anyways or kill them, so why bother? Now my Engage is live off the 1 mistake, right? So we draw Nibiru'D. Thank you, game. I appreciate it. It's like a little, you know, F you, right? We're gonna go Hornet Drones, of course. Why? Because now we'll have 3 spells in grave, and that's fine, right? We want to get value out of Engage. It's broken. So let's see. We're going Green Ray. We're gonna activate Engage. Ash? Nope. Afterburners. Just drawing the card. Would you Widow Anchors? Great. Pop that. Pop the field. Set face down too. We're gonna chain Imperm to Green Ray, so Green Ray can't send Ray. That's fine. We're down to 2 cards. Rosa Down's gonna come out. JK down to 1 card. I don't know why they did that. That's a huge mistake. Remember, I guess free damage. I don't know, but you don't need to click activate on things, right? If it does nothing, you should probably save your ghost spell for Ray, or if Red Ray try to add back Engage. But we already did that, or used our Red Ray already. So we go into Blue Ray. Set that. What do you search, right? Remember that card called Triangle Heart, or whatever. Where are you? La 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 la. You're up here. Remember this? This card, if your opponent controls a monster, yes we do. You can banish the card from your graveyard, special summon water link monsters from your graveyard whose combined link ratings equal exactly 3. Hey, guess what? They do have a link 3. Where are you? Coral, Marble Rock, right? If they do that, they can pop off, make a link 4, probably do something stupid, and we have no out. So, should probably short cannon that. And don't summon it, because then we can't steal whatever starter card they have and just, you know, end their turn. Which we do. Immediately steal that, please. But it looks like they're almost out of gas anyway, so. Right? Pass turn. Go to Pankratops. Here's another fun thing you guys probably already know. But if you don't, you could attack with Blue Ray. That's fine. But you can also do free damage. Look, Green Ray. Remember, this resolves. Remember damage step, right? After damage calculation. So this technically isn't destroyed yet. It happens after whatever this effect resolves, right? So we send Ray. Ray's going to come out of her grave. And then we can double dip for 3k. See? Easy. Boop. Going to Blue Ray. Boop. We're down to 2k. Try to search for something. The only target left we have is multi-roll. Do-do-do-do-do. We're doing a dive. We're going to special summon dive. We're going to maybe nib him. We decide to pop off. Isn't that crazy? They pop off 1 card. Why can't Striker do that? Okay, call by. Kaiju. Oh, rip. Could have used those earlier, maybe. Splash Mage. They're gonna summon that. This is their 5th summon. We boop. Why you do that? Hey, because remember that it says it's extra monster zone. Rose O'Donnell, low-key MVP, right? It's technically a card effect, so you can summon Rose and you win. So we win, right? You make a couple little mistakes against a good striker player, you get punished, and then you lose. So it all went wrong right there. Went the little kaiju, I think. If they just built up the resources and tried to go for Gam, it would have been way better. Anyways, on to the next one. Here we go. We're back. Hey. Hopefully you're doing better than I am at this moment for Link Climb. Ash, Rosie O'Donnell, 1 Engag, 1 Afterburners, 1 Crossout. Salad, remember this is what you hit for, I guess, your Baylor or Ash. They have Crossout, so it doesn't matter. Whatever, right? But you do that because you don't want them to send trap. Salamangreat send trap is annoying, right? Or extender, right? But sometimes back in the day you would send trap, so you have Rage to pop like 2 cards for free. Anyways, they have Field Spell, Golden Balinks. Balinks. They're gonna go Jack Jaguar. Jet Jaguar, right? Godzilla, am I right? Haha! Go Splash Mage. Oh, they're going greedy. They're going for the Heat Soul for some reason. There's also a neat tech. You could play it in Striker too. Because you just, you get free cards. You draw 1 for free, and then you can draw on your hand traps or unbrick yourself, right? But for Salamangreat, I don't know why they did that. I honestly think they should have gone into probably another... I mean, just do your thing, right? Salamangreat. Sunlight Wolf or something, right? Just go Sunlight Wolf. You have protection. I don't know why they did all this just to draw 1 more card. That's just my opinion. I don't know why. But it's set 2 mythic cards, probably handy, so we can protect ourselves with Crossout. That's fine. Draw Widow Anchor. That's pretty good. Waste the Widow Anchor. Why? We don't want them to draw another card just in case it's a hand trap. They're gonna max us anyways. Doesn't matter. Right? We're trying to play around Maxi or something stupid. We're gonna hit him with the Crossout. We chain Maxi. Or call Maxi, sorry. So there we go. Maxi gets banished. We know we can play. Alright, we got mystery cards. Remember, you want to get value out of your cards. We got 2 spells right now in Graveyard. This doesn't do anything. These are probably either an Imperm or whatever. Or it could be called by, right? One of those 2 cards. Or even Salamangreat Trap. So, we're going to play it out, obviously. What should you do first? Probably send Rosie O'Donnell, go into Green Ray, so we can send another 3rd card, and we get double value out of these cards, right? But that's what I choose to do. We go into Green Ray. Let's see if we bait out some things. We're gonna enter battle. We're gonna attempt to attack. They're gonna chain Imperm. Hey, that makes it easier for us. So now we don't have to guess. We know whatever. Just pass turn. We're gonna Engag. We have to. What do you search? Multi-row, so we can set it up. Remember, we can go back into Red Ray, so we're gonna attack. Do that. Boop that. Another Imperm. That's fine. We played around it. Multi-roll. Now we go into Red Ray. We're probably fine in the clear. If this is a Baylor, then our Blue Ray is gonna be fine. We can Shizuku Shuffle. So now we activate Engage. So we got 3 more spells. We search for Shark Cannon. Remember why? Because just in case Jack Jaguar, right? Because it is in the graveyard, it can target whatever, special summon a card. It could happen, right? Or something stupid. Who knows? Maybe we can banish a Balinks. Or just send Spinny or whatever, right? So we have options. Go into Blue Ray, set that, and we reset our Widow Anchor. And at that point, it's probably gone, unless they got something. We search for a Widow Anchor follow, so we can steal their Sunlight Wolf. That's protected by Balinks, which doesn't matter, right? And they just quit. Right? Very methodical, Sky Striker, right? And sometimes, you're playing Salamangreat, just stick to your game plan. You don't have to do anything, like, I guess, shoot, making that heat soul. Anyways, on to my rank up match, which is pretty wild. Hey, we're back. This is my actual rank up match, which you will see is very weird. So, Valor, Rosie O'Donnell, No Ray, Cosmic Cyclone, and Gag, Widow Anchor. We're playing against, I guess, Mythical Beast, right? Endymion spell counter. It's too much reading. I'm gonna just pop off, right? What do? You use this on that. We should, otherwise you get 3 and get the tribute. This is useless. But they're gonna pop off anyways. It doesn't matter. They can still make go to Electromite. It's called me TCG player because I'm not used to seeing cards like this, right? Right? They're gonna just pop off. That's fine. Right? Alright, Pendulum Summon. Now we got that. We're gonna go into Apollosa. That's fine. We got this to out it. Mystery card. So draw a turn. Juray. Hey, we can play. Alright. What do you do, right? Remember, you activate any spell, basically you can get free counters. This thing, if they has 3 counters, they can special summon this card from the pendulum and 1 monster from the deck with 1,000 or more, right? So that means they can get like something stupid like that. Or another, whatever one of these things are, right? The master. So usually I would never say hit blind back row, but just in case, right? It could be time pendulum graph, whatever, that trap. So I decided, you know what, we'll banish it. The Cyclone, well, rip. That's fine. Should have targeted one of these 2, but that's okay. So now our set Widow Anchor can't, get banished. That's fine. It was rather to play around, so we negate that. We can summon Ray. We're gonna activate Rose, so we know that's not Max E. We're gonna boop it. We're gonna double dip with Ray. Remember, you can do that. So boop, boop. Now here we go. Here's the fun part, right? What do you send? Should probably send something that you don't need at the moment, which in my opinion is probably Eagle Booster, right? So Marincess dos. We have to go into Zeke so we can try to maybe activate Gaiac, right? Because remember, we only got 2 spells at the moment. If we activate another spell, that probably means that this thing is going to be able live and they can summon another big body. That's probably going to screw us. So I mean, we don't want to activate Gaiac as well. We kind of low-key want to pass turn, but then we'll have no interaction, right? And they can also pendulum summon. They're going to nib us. Which makes it, you know, very easy for us. Right? So here's a very smart play. Ray, remember, comes out from grave. You go into red Ray. Why? So we can add back any card. You're probably wondering why are you wasting a red Ray on that? You didn't activate engage. Remember, this thing has 3 spell counters. It's probably GG for us, right? And also, remember, they can pendulum summon. Because blue Ray is going to be pointing to another arrow. So that counts for them. Remember this little card right here? Phoenix, right? We want to save engage, right? We want to save engage. We need another card to pitch. That's why we go for it, right? So now we can keep playing. We go into blue, yellow Ray. Yellow Ray is going to target that. Remember, if you make one little misplay or mistake against a good strike player, you get punished, as they are right now. Should have just held it until I summoned blue Ray, which I think I did, right? No, JK. So we pop that. We have Ray for follow up and just pass turn. Hopefully that's good enough, right? And again, which one do you pop? Obviously, you have to pop that one. So if they draw another scale and they can pendulum summon, you got to give them props, right? This thing can attack. Hopefully, that's enough for us to survive 1 turn. Maybe those. And we didn't. We don't have the skill. So they can pendulum summon. They pendulum summon. They attack this. They can't attack with that. But however, they have no counters at the moment. That doesn't matter. So they go to dark. Dark, dark, dark. The one time it's useful, right? So then go into Celine. Celine's got to get a shitload of tokens or counters. That's 6. Remember, this thing gets counters. You can really special summon it, so there's also a negate. Right? They pop that, so you can get a free counter to negate something, right? There we go. We draw Nib. Thank you, game. I appreciate it. What do you do, right? All we need is Ray. Doesn't matter. All we need is Ray. They're at 25, so if we could survive, you know, another turn or 2, we're good. This does nothing at the moment because there's no, you know, counters. This thing needs to do something in order to get a counter. Otherwise, it's not a negate. The only thing it's going to negate is spell or traps, right? So not monster effects. That's fine. I'm going to boop it. Now they're down to 1,000, so next turn they die. Unless they negate something. We send a shark cannon. Why? Probably useless. Now we go into blue Ray. Blue Ray is now higher attack than that, right? By 50 attack points, and now realistically they have no out unless they kaiju me or something like that, right? Or draw a Veiler. So we search for afterburners. Why? So we could pop this, I guess, or pop that as a bait. It doesn't matter. Did you upstart? Wow, it's pretty good. Nothing. So at this point we basically win unless this is a Veiler. So we're gonna chain that. We go into blue Ray, of course. Again, I think that was probably a huge misplay. Like, you don't need to attack my blue Ray because then it's gonna give me free advantage unless it's an Ash, right? So it's not an Ash. Now we have double afterburner, so this thing's gonna guarantee to go poop it. Cool. Or well, we can bop that and I guess, you know, do negate stuff. So now we go to green rain. That's probably it. There you go. Because remember, we can pop this. Rosie Dom's gonna go and brain. He's gonna negate that, so it's fine. And we just win. It was maxi. They didn't draw into a Veiler, and we win. All right, we're in. I think we're a couple wins away from diamond by then, or at least by the time this recording. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching. Please leave a like, comment, sub, all that fun stuff. If you want to support me and have access to early videos and emotes and all that stuff, remember, it only costs $1 American to support me per month. All right, thank you. Bye bye. This is my outro song for free YouTube monies. Give me some likes and support me, please.